Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I have a very exciting collab today with my friend Sarah from Already Shopped It. Her Instagram and YouTube will be down below. Sarah is so kind and sweet and gorgeous. If you do not know her or are not familiar with her content, she does panning and beauty. She creates gorgeous makeup looks. She's a makeup artist and she talks about color theory a little bit, which of course is my favorite if you've been around my channel a little bit. I'm just so happy that she agreed to do this collab with me. I love doing collabs with other beauty creators. If you're coming here from Sarah's channel, hi, thank you so much for watching my video. I mainly do panning content on my channel, which means I'm just working through my collection, trying to use up what I have. I'm on a second Nomad year in a row, and I like to use projects to work through my collection, but I also do some get ready with me's every now and then, palette bingos, collabs like this one, so if that sounds good, I hope you subscribe. And again, thank you so much for watching. So Sarah and I were part of a very special annual program that Nomad Cosmetics does every year. It is the Starfish, what do they call it? They just call it the Starfish. And they have an annual theme that they do. They like to give back to the beauty community, and they pick different beauty creators to give away palettes, an eyeshadow palette. This year, I'm just going to read straight from their Instagram, and it says, our spring Starfish theme is plant kindness, grow love. Think of someone in the beauty community that has planted kindness and grown love in you and the community. Let us know who that is for you and what they mean to you. I was nominated by my friends DW, Kaylin, and Eden, all three on Instagram. I will have them linked down below as well. And honestly, like, I'm getting choked up. If you're familiar with my channel, this is not new. It's amazing. I just can't believe that they nominated me for this. And obviously, like Sarah, she's so kind and beautiful. She definitely deserves it as well. But we were both nominated along with other beauty creators, and we were selected as two of the selections. How many people do they pick? I'm like all over the place. So it looks like they picked 9 creators, and Sarah and I were 2 of those. And immediately when she told me that she picked the same eyeshadow palette as me, I asked her to do a collab with me, and she agreed. So today we are using this stunning palette from Nomad. So Nomad let you pick whatever palette that we wanted, either like their new release that was coming out that they hadn't revealed yet, or an existing one. And if you guys are familiar with me, I love my cool tones, and so I had to get the Chamonix Après Ski palette. Hopefully I said that okay. It's based off of Chamonix Mont Blanc. I will have it here for you to see. This packaging is just so stunning. I wanted to give a shout out to this little lady. I just love the detail that Nomad puts in their palettes, packaging specifically, and their names and their theming. Here is the palette itself, and I will open it up. But yeah, the second that Sarah told me she picked this palette too, I was like, do you want to do a collab? And we decided to randomize 5 shades and create a look with the same shades. So I'm very curious what look Sarah will come up with, and me. I don't even know what I'm going to do, but I rolled the numbers for us, not in the order that I rolled them, but I got number 2, 9, 13, 17, and 18. Here are the shades swatched out, and we got very lucky. I mean, this is a very cohesive color story, except the blue kind of scares me. It is the scariest shade in the palette for me. But yeah, I'm so sad I ruined some of these imprints, but I'm excited to get into my look and my shirt matches, so I'm very excited. Let me zoom you in. I have no idea what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm going to zoom in and start creating a look. Here's a closer look at the color story. I feel like these shades are just stunning. But I'm having a hard time figuring out what to do. I think I'm gonna go pretty bold with this. But I am gonna start out with this blue in my crease like transition. And this is the shade Last Call. Do I have a brush for this? Kind of. I have never been skiing before. I'm not a very like adventurous person. And skiing or like any snow sports just sounds scary to me. I'd rather just like sit in a lodge and drink hot chocolate instead of go out and ski. And that is like very opposite of my husband. He's not anymore as he's gotten older, but he is definitely like more of the adventure seeker. I'm gonna go in with that top matte pink called Haute Savoy. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we actually have a lot of mountains to ski in, and so people are kind of surprised when I say that I don't ski or snowboard or anything. Even like growing up, we didn't really go sledding or anything in the mountains. My dad was a big skier. He actually skied in the Swiss Alps when he was younger, probably like middle school, early high school age. He actually skied with an Olympic skier. Oh my gosh, if I can figure out the name, I'll put it on the screen. But this was like back in the 70s or 80s, so. My dad lived in Germany because my grandpa was in the army, so they were stationed there for a little while. Okay, cotton candy vibes for sure. Now I'm gonna go in. Oh wow, should I do a gradient from like lightest shimmer to darkest shimmer? Or should I do, the blue on my lower lash line, or I could do the pink on my lower lash line. Ooh, okay. Let me go in with my finger and go in with that blue, like the darkest blue. Ooh, I'm scared. I don't know if this is gonna work out. I might have to switch to a brush to get more precision. One thing, I could have built up the pink in my outer corner. Because I don't often do deep shimmers in my outer corner. Okay, I hate this look. I hate this. This is not cute. And I'm going to take Appraise, the like seafoam green, and I'm going to go in the inner half. I'm just really trying to be creative, trying to do something different than what maybe Sarah would do. I feel like her looks, I feel like we have very similar makeup styles. We do more like everyday. Yeah, just more everyday looks. When I think of Sarah, I think of more like smoky looks. She does gorgeous, like smoky everyday looks, I would say. But I've been following Sarah for quite some time, and we're friends. We talk every now and then. We'll like reply to each other's stories on Instagram or what have you. Comment on YouTube videos, the typical. Yeah, my dad was super, I'm jumping around. I'm sorry. My dad was super into like all sports, even any forms of skiing. He did water skiing a lot, snow skiing. The only thing that I was brave enough to do was like knee boarding, but I only did that like I used the knee board like and I laid on it on my with my body, like I laid on my stomach. I was too scared to like go on my knees. Yeah, I'm a little scaredy cat. Should I put some pink on the middle? I wasn't planning on doing that, but I think that might it might tie it together a little better, or I can bring in the pink further into my crease. Let me try that first. Taking more of that Haute Savoy, the pink matte. That didn't really do anything, did it? Okay, the question is, well, I'm going to go into my lower lash line with that pink matte again. I feel like you can't really see the full look and make tweaks until the lower lash line is done. Like I feel like that made a really big difference and tied the look together. These are definitely not shades that I would pair together naturally, so I love videos like this that get me out of my comfort zone a little bit. So the pink shimmer is actually the only thing that I have not used yet, and I have been really enjoying shimmers on my lower lash line. I do that quite a bit. Sorry, I'm looking for a brush. And so I think I'm just gonna go for that with this look as well. I think that's a good brush, just like a little. And I'm going to take, it's called Vin Shod. And we're just gonna put it on the inner half of my lower lash. I guess I should take this seafoamy green into my inner corner. Where is my inner corner brush? I feel like this might be slightly dark for my preferences in the inner corner, but it might be fine. A lot of times if I put a shimmer that's not like white or champagne or something, it leaves a shadow. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Let me add some mascara. I'm just using my Lash Princess from Essence. Can you see that? This is the first time I'm using this palette, and I think all of the shades performed beautifully. Could have done a liner situation. I thought about doing like an ombre wing with like the pink to blue. That could have been really pretty too. Okay, I'm just gonna finish the other eye and then I'll zoom you out. Okay, here is the finished look. I feel like this color story is gorgeous and it created a very beautiful look, and I feel like it kind of encompasses this color story pretty well with the pinks and the blues. I feel like the randomization got a nice little sampling of everything, like shimmers and mattes and tones and things like that. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. Let me know down below what you guys think, and of course, if you're not following Sarah, you better go follow her because she is so sweet and kind and so beautiful, and I really love her content. If you like my content, you will definitely love her as well. If you're coming from Sarah's channel or you're just new here and haven't subscribed, I hope you stick around and subscribe before you leave, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.